Hello, folks. Hopefully you all recovered from the sauna sex from last week's episode. We all know that the dude bros are still talking like college football players. They're just like saying dude to each other all the time, which I guess is like their I guess that's their flirting, I guess, maybe? I don't know.
Oh, you don't know the half of it.
Hey, Mr. L. And by the way, it's turned into a fucking dude, where's my car situation over here.
Hey, oh god, now you're gonna say that Sonic and JoJo, like, those are my nicknames for them, they're gonna get tattoos and that'll say, what's mine say? Bro! And what does yours say? Dude! What does mine say?
Bro!
Then they're...
They will! Just don't get these fuckers drinking!
Yeah, oh god. Oh, once they become of age when they're 21, they're gonna start... You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna start bar hopping. They're gonna go to every Japanese bar, and they're just gonna go do, like, drunken karaoke. They're gonna go do all the arcades. They'll even go to, like... They'll leave the major cities, and they will just go to all the little towns. They'll go to the little bars, and they'll be like, bro, you give me your all your beer and your rum.
I don't know why, but I'm thinking of that one scene from the SpongeBob movie with the triple goop berry sunrise ice cream scene.
Yes, waiter.
I don't think I should look it up. But I don't think Japan's drinking age is around 21.
Well, for American purposes, because let's remember, they'll probably want to come over to America and go to all the New York bars, and then they'll want to go.
Oh, it's 20, but yeah.
But then they'll want to go to They want to go to Los Angeles as well.
It's a bit close.
They'll probably want to go to L.A. And then the next thing you know, they're going to want to hang out with the Kardashians while they're drunk. So,
Girl, let's not go there. Let's not go there.
Knowing these guys,
murder.
Knowing these guys, they probably will do that because these guys give off a lot of "I want to fuck them" energy. You know, it's just those are the type of guys they are. They're dude bros. They look at the Kardashians as like the ultimate pinnacle of goddesses. All right, let me take a look let me go look at the items because we got some free time and we have some people to talk to first. Okay, the Coke that goes to Kevin. Okay, well, oh yeah, I remember the bird seed. The bird seed did nothing. Glasses, those go to
Mystery Girl's one of them.
Oh yes, the one who's got a crush on Shadow, and the mystery person that we don't know what her ability is.
We might as well get Kevin out of the fucking way before I decide I want to murder him.
Oh yeah, that's right. We gave the cherry blossoms to dude. We gave the cherry blossoms to biker dude, which he was like, man. Okay, the sword. The sword goes to... Oh, yeah, oh, hey, what happened to my crystal ball? And, yeah, and the biker dude.
Hey, look at dude.
I'm feeling sorry for the crystal ball dude. We might as well give it to him.
Alright, the ray gun, that goes to Programmer Girl.
She gonna kill us all.
Oh, yes, the porn.
I don't think she...
Okay, the porn goes to Shadow for some reason. It also goes to T-Girl, the one that just like is wrapping Kevin around her finger, and then also Programmer Girl. So interesting choices. The handbag that goes to Mystery Writer Girl, who's got a crush on Shadow. Ooh,
That's a hated gift, right?
No, that goes to nobody.
Yeah, that's why I said that's a hated gift.
Yeah. Oh, the dolls, that goes to... Oh, yeah, the...
Swimmer.
Oh, the swimmer and the girl who's got... we don't know her stand ability. And the voice-changing bow tie, that also goes to non-stand ability girl. Okay, well, that's all the items. So it's a toss-up between Kevin and Crystal Ball guy.
I say we get Kevin out of the way. What do you think, guys?
Sure, I guess.
Okay, because we're gonna talk to two people anyway, so that's the. So I guess we'll do both.
Why not both? Like the meme.
Why not both? Okay, you little glutton. All right, let's go see where Kevin is. Oh, Kevin! Oh, wow! The both characters we're looking for are in the hallway.
Oh shit!
All right, where's Kevin? Kevin, where did you go, dude? You're supposed to be in the hallway. How are you not here?
Dude.
Wait.
Oh, there he is. He's just hanging out by the trash.
He has some chicken legs on him.
Ah, Mr. Naegi, I'm glad you came.
Should I hang out with Ifumi for a while?
Here we go.
I know I look like I'm all about the cutting edge, but I have a profound love for retro games, too. Let's begin my 4-part history of electronic games. Part 1, Ancient Babylonia.
Kill me!
He's gonna take you back to the past.
Oh gosh.
God damn it.
Hifumi, the original ADO video game nerd.
Hi, Mr. L. How are you doing? Can you save me from my suffering?
I listened to Hifumi's half-obsessed ranting for longer than I would have liked.
6 hours later.
Hifumi and I grew a little closer today. Did we really? All right, let's give him the Coke.
I was once a ruthless ubermech, but Mr. Naegi has awakened my heart through the power of friendship. May I call you my master? What is thy bidding, my master?
What the fuck?
Nope.
What the
It's
fuck?
not that kind of game. Nope.
Yo, we're open the fuck out of here so we can let
Okay,
you
I had
out.
to look this up, and the word that he used means, according to dictionary, the ideal superior man of the future who could rise above conventional Christian morality to create and impose his own values.
Oh no.
Originally described in, I don't know how to pronounce that, some book that was written from 1883 to 85. I'm gonna copy paste this in the
All right. Seeing Hifumi so pleased with something. Seeing Hifumi so pleased with something I gave him makes me happy.
Now then, this time would you like to learn about one of my many legends?
I'm going to have a hostess cake just to get through this. I'm going to be in my nice spot.
Your legends. Naturally, you don't become the ultimate fanfic creator without a few legends sprouting up around you. One such legend is how in middle school I was able to convince the school to create a fanfic club.
Really?
And from that day, I exposed myself and my fanfic to the world at large. By the way, do you happen to know what all my work is based on? Sorry,
Nope.
No idea.
Yes, indeed.
Well, surely you've heard of the highly acclaimed anime Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess.
What the? Is there some type of, like, hentai?
No,
Now-
it's supposed to be like some sort of back that I could go further, but I'll let Kevin here tell it for me. Go ahead.
Now, you might think that that sounds totally cliche, but you would be wrong. I didn't simply copy the pretty girl Princess Pickles style. I took a total meta sci-fi approach. My perspective was seen as quite odd, of course, but if you really look at what I was doing, my version of Princess Pickles was the total antithesis of the new wave sci-fi movement. In fact, it was my response to J.G. Ballard's speculative fiction stylings. My geekdom is leaking out again. I apologize.
Help me, Rhonda.
Anyway, unlike most fans, I never saw Princess Pickles as your typical Mo anime. Yeah, I definitely got that impression. But I can't believe you were able to
Oh.
single-handedly persuade the school to let you make a club. Oh, that's because I bribed them with a cut of my profits.
You son of a bitch.
Profits?
You son of a bitch indeed.
And I've only gotten better at it. I'm blowing up. Now then, up till now, I've always focused on taking part in Princess Pickle's single setting events.
Single setting? It's when a circle
That
gets
sounded wrong when
together.
you put it into that perspective.
It's when a circle gets together to come up with a project or event focused on only one show or series. So a Princess Pickles single setting event would only allow works involving Princess Pickles, see? On the flip side, if there's no restriction on the number of properties, do you know what that's called? A single setting event only allows material from one show or series. And the opposite of that is when anything is allowed from any property. The opposite of the single setting event, is it just called a free-for-all? That's absolutely right. There are actually plenty of free-for-all events every year, and yet
You know nothing.
more and more slackers are showing up with no idea what fanfic really means. It's so annoying! So in order to crush these peons with all my might, I'm gonna start taking part in more free-for-alls.
Crush them? That doesn't sound very friendly.
Unforgivable.
I don't participate in these events to make friends, and I cannot forgive those lazy bastards.
Whoa, you trying to gatekeep a hobby here, brah?
Yes. It's like this.
Gatekeep.
It's like the same people that do this with Yu-Gi-Oh too. Like every Yu-Gi-Oh card player has like rules that everybody has to follow.
What's the fucking term now? Something. Okay, gaslight, gatekeep, girl bossing. Only it's this nerd doing
Gatekeeping.
so with one franchise.
And don't tell me to ignore them. If you let some little wimp survive, you'll regret it later. Play any RPG where the villain spares the hero when he's level 1, and what happens? Boom! Dead! I kinda get it, but I kinda don't.
I mean, usually in that scenario, the guy kidnapped someone the hero, the protagonist, cares about, or killed their parents or something. But none of my business.
It's a dog-eat-dog industry where only the most brutal survive. Oh, but don't worry. I'm gonna start you off easy by getting you involved in some simple cosplay action. Huh? I'm gonna
Oh,
get
God.
involved? Wait, did you say cosplay?
Oh
You're-
shit! Here we
you're-
go, guys.
You're
the
a pretty,
cosplay art has begun.
you're a pretty good-looking guy. If your costume was decent enough, I might even let you work my booth.
I think this guy's bisexual.
Yes.
Oh no.
He's definitely pan.
I bet you can even net yourself a magical
Yeah.
girl harem.
No, I'm putting him in bisexual so he can stay away from the pan.
No. Technically, it is pan, regardless of. I know you don't want to be. I know you don't want to be in the same group, but unfortunately, you're in the same group.
Griffith, you're trying to gaslight. You're just trying to gatekeep, aren't you?
I'm gatekeeping him out. That's it.
No, he is. Nope. Under the entire umbrella, he is queer, just like you and me. Because technically, Ace is considered queer, so.
We're here. We're queer, and we cheer. Yay!
So with
well-
that in mind, let's change the world of fanfic together. What does that even mean?
I probably looked like I was running away as I went back to my room.
I would too.
I'm just
Did it-
gonna go over there.
Okay, it's like
Ding bong.
It's like-
ding bong.
it's almost like thinking like Makoto was doing like the Joestar family technique.
He even does the "run for your life" line. So I guess we're not talking to two people, it's just the one. But hey, it was Kevin, so.
Ding dong, ding dong.
All right.
Wine time, bitches!
School announcement. School announcement. Nighttime is quickly approaching, but before it arrives, all students, please gather in the gym immediately.
Oh.
Oh, we're gonna go work out at night.
Hey, Squidward, we're gonna work out
God.
at night.
At night.
Emergency!
Hey,
At
Squidward,
night.
look, I'm breaking a sweat. At night.
At night. Look at me, I'm doing bench presses at night. Ow!
Oh,
Night.
I got a cramp in my leg.
At night. Ow!
Night,
Like,
night,
oh my
night,
god, who the fuck invited SpongeBob to our party? I'm gonna kill whoever did.
Na 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 night.
Is it like Makuma, like breaking his own rules with the nighttime shit now?
Makumo? Akumo Matata. What a wonderful phrase.
Nice.
Everybody loves my fuck up nicknames for this shit.
I don't. Gather in the gym. Why now all of a sudden? I really don't like the sound of this. I have a terrible feeling.
Oh,
So,
you know,
I don't know.
as soon as you walk in, you hear the Animal Crossing aerobics music.
We all gonna die tonight.
Who's ready to die, bitches?
I say Kevin gonna die. Because being a big person, I can tell you that will kill you in a heartbeat if you're as big as a house.
Interesting thing, but if he had a heart attack, what would happen? Like, if someone had a heart attack and passed, what would happen? That's kind of weird. Think
Then-
about. Or I don't know, someone forgets their inhaler and has a really bad asthma attack. What would?
Or someone who doesn't have insulin for their diabetes or something.
He probably picks them for on health and all that shit. Has his own Men in Black to watch out for this shit.
It's the
To make sure they're
MIB.
healthy.
Here come the MIBs.
Excuse me.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that sounds terrifying. Just imagine, gasping for breath, and all of a sudden you see this giant-sized teddy bear-looking creature, just
I know, right?
trying to help, or
Give him
goodness
CPR!
goodness forbid, you come to consciousness and they gave you an adrenaline shot.
Oh god.
It's like sleep paralysis
shit.
demons.
Mm-hmm. Dude, it's the same thing when he pops up at random in this game. He is a sleep paralysis demon.
And then just casually walks out.
oh god,
Jumps up to get the doorknob.
Yeah.
like in our musical joke.
Yeah.
If anybody doesn't know about that, go to one of our earlier episodes where we made the joke about the musical. Trying to reach over for the doorknob.
Asking us to gather together all of a sudden like this. What could he possibly want?
Well,
To see us suffer.
Indeed, what might await us this time?
He keeps things interesting, that's for certain.
How is that funny? Can't you smile like a normal person once in a while? Like how the housewife on a classic TV show smiles at the end of an episode?
what the heck?
There is something totally messed up with you if you can laugh at a time like this. Even my character hates him.
Which of us is actually messed up?
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing in particular. Just admiring, that's all. I don't want to kill anyone, but I also don't want to stay here, living in blind denial day after day. I was just admiring how you can live like that and still keep your sanity.
What is this?
I'm not in denial.
That reminds me. Remember how you kept talking about how the police or whoever would come help us? How'd that turn out? It seems to me there's no sign whatsoever of Pulp's possible rescue.
Well...
That's just...
Huh?
I wonder what actually happened.
Certainly.
It's strange. That's true. There's no way the police would know about it. We're right in the middle of a major urban area.
The police suck.
On the contrary, the mastermind may be just that powerful to take control even of the police.
Could it be?
Oh, this might not be related, but...
Then don't say it!
Nope, gonna say it.
It's not like some occult mystery.
God damn you!
It's about last night. I was near the main hall, just staring off into space. When all of a sudden, I heard it.
You heard what? Oh, yeah, I'm here.
A sound that I don't really know what it was. What kind of sound? Well, like I said, I don't really know. But if I had to describe it,
Could it be?
it was like a construction site, I guess.
A construction site?
You're serious?
I mean, I could just be making that up. I only just barely heard anything.
Yeah, we all know you're high on pot right now.
Damn right.
Then you definitely made it up. You must have been the sound of the ocean that pothead of yours.
Well, I mean, that's what goes on when I smoke the pot. It just creates an entire ocean in my mind. But for some reason, the Dude Bros won't let me into their band.
Oh, because, you know, Mr. Straight Edge.
Say what?
Yeah, I wonder why.
Say what? What you talking about, Toko?
Just saying it as it is.
It's Hitler, everybody.
Surprise, motherfuckers!
Worse.
He's arrived.
What Hero heard wasn't the sound of construction, but it could have been an explosion! Huh? Or maybe a machine gun. That could kind of sound like construction in a way.
What are you talking about?
Beyond this point, my mouth is zipped, my lips are sealed, I am fully puckered. It's a
Ew.
it's a secret little secret.
And
He's building the next death trap, everybody.
Right. Then let's move on to what you can tell us. Why did you call us all here?
Say what?
You don't beat around the old bush, do ya? Ready for me to get to the point, huh?
If you please.
But before that, you mind if I vent a little? I'm low on energy these days. My stitching's even losing all its shine and luster. I'm thinking it's probably because of this ho-hum boring old everyday life. I'm looking for something with a little more stimulation. Something rife with danger and intrigue.
Yep.
Listen, can I just be frank?
Today, I'm feeling black.
The next Blacken hasn't shown up yet and I'm getting bored.
Hey,
So I decided to come up with a new way to motivate you.
Motivate? Is another set of videos or something? Are you gonna show us some demented thing to try and drive us all to murder?
Drive you to murder? What a mean thing to say. Just awful.
You hear me?
I don't know what you got planned, but we're not going to kill each other anymore. No matter what you do, I swear to God we won't.
Did this ever come out before Saw?
After Saw.
No wonder why he reminds me of freaking Sean character.
Yeah, he kind of does, doesn't he?
Yeah. It's not my fault you killed that person.
That's very big talk. Do your very best to back it up, okay? Now then, with your permission, let me begin. So this time it's... embarrassing memories and secrets. As long as you're alive, it's a given that there's things you don't want other people to know about you. So I did a little investigating of my own, and I dug up some of your darkest secrets.
Alright, who has the embarrassing Christmas photo?
Yeah! SpongeBob, we look at that.
He's got their dirty he's got everybody's dirty laundry on display.
Why not clean it?
Now I'm interested in what dirty laundry is.
Yeah,
So
that was the joke.
that was the
joke.
I was gonna explain to what that term dirty laundry means.
As Monokuma spoke, he tossed the envelopes at our feet. I quickly snatched the envelope with my name written on it. I nervously pulled out what was written inside, and my entire body suddenly went rigid. Makoto wet the bed until he was in 5th grade.
Okay.
Oh God.
What?
What?
That's messed up, man.
How?
How'd you find out about this? Everyone started talking at once.
You have 24 hours. If someone doesn't become blackened by then, all your deepest, darkest, most embarrassingest secrets will be exposed to the world. Maybe I'll roll by a crowded intersection in a van strapped with loudspeakers and spill the beans.
You crazy bear.
Wouldn't that be so embarrassing?
So that's what you meant by motivate?
Yep, you got it. They're all pretty unpleasant, trust me. None of you want me to reveal that stuff, right? It's definitely It's definitely something I'd rather people not know, but we never kill over something like that. What'd you say?
He's right. Your plan is doomed to fail. No one's gonna murder someone for this kind of thing.
This is kind of depressing.
Oh no! Is it because, for better or worse, your memory is still a way to connect to the outside world? I have stuff I wouldn't want anyone to know no matter what, so I assumed you'd all be the same. Which is why I put so much effort into preparing this next motive. Man, you're saying you really won't kill each other over this stuff? That just sucks. Well, what can you do? Okay, then in 24 hours I'll expose all your secrets just to make myself feel a little better. So sad, so depressed, fare not well.
This fucker reminded me of the fucking, animals from that one fucking South Park episode where they were trying to birth Satan.
Oh, those
yeah, the
ones.
woodland creatures?
Yeah,
Are you talking about the woodland creatures from South Park?
Mm-hmm. How did he guilt trip them?
Oh, God damn it. Don't remind me.
Yeah.
And did he find out, even though it was all done by Cartman?
Uh-huh. I'm just saying the way he guilt tripped them kind of reminded me of that fucking episode.
And I feel bad for Stan, though, dude.
With an almost convincing look of depressed dejection on his face, Monokuma receded into the gym's depths.
I didn't know what to expect at first, but maybe we dodged a bullet on this one. I mean, yeah, having those secrets revealed is going to be totally embarrassing. But that's seriously not enough to give someone a reason to kill, right?
Listen to me.
Good news, everyone! I have a brilliant idea.
Okay, Professor Farnsworth.
no.
Why don't we all just confess the secrets in those envelopes right here and now?
Without a doubt.
If we do that, any and all motive for murder will vanish. That's pretty smart, right?
Quiet down and listen.
Thank you and good night.
Okay, so my embarrassing thing is...
I don't want to hear your stupid story.
What?
Besides, I don't want to talk about it.
I
I
wanted
don't
to hear
care what anyone says. I don't want to talk about mine.
As for me,
Neither do I. Not because it is unpleasant, but because it is impossible.
We all know you're the Black Widow. You kill every fucking guy you come in contact with, so stop it.
Well, it's just human nature to want to hear it when you say it's impossible. Come on, it'll be good for you.
Absolutely not.
come on.
It's okay, just a little bit. Come on, come on, come on!
Honestly,
Fuck off.
As I said,
here we go.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on!
You're creeping me out, dude.
I said I don't want to talk about it, you human bag of lard.
Get him, girl.
Oh,
I agree with them. There's no need to discuss it. What do you think, Chihiro?
I'm sorry.
Sorry. I don't really want to talk about it right now.
But
But I also don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later. After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone. Ignore the meow in the
hey,
background.
is that
Mine-
a chest?
Yeah,
or
Chester
L, or L?
Chester walked across my fucking laptop. Okay.
Hey, chest.
If you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to. I'm not super excited to talk about it either.
That's true.
Oh, sorry, Chest.
If everyone's that much against it, even if my bro's the one that suggested it, I gotta say no. Well, that's okay then. Either way, if it's just a few secrets, I'm sure nobody's about to kill anybody over it. I hope you're right. A secret's so bad you'd kill someone to keep it. Nobody's got something like that, right?
I'm guessing Motorcycle Man sleeps with a teddy bear at night.
Oh, not only that, I also drink some wine before I go to sleep also. Not beer. If the Greg found out about that, that'd be like... Don't tell them. I used to go out. I've done...
Sell cookies,
Please
make sure
stop.
no creeps get close.
I've done some Russian ballet
Oh,
dances in my
God.
time. I've seen the Black
He's like-
Swan movie, and I'm not a fan of Natalie Portman. I could do much better than her.
He's like the Binky Barnes of the group.
Which one? Wait, are you talking about the Darren Aronofsky version?
Yes.
I'm talking. Oh yeah.
Alright, okay, I'll stop with all the secret talk, but each of us has 24 hours to get ready. Having our secrets exposed isn't gonna be fun, but it's not like we're gonna die because of it. So, you know, don't do anything hasty.
The way you keep repeating it kind of makes me worry even more.
Oh, okay, sorry. I know it's gonna be tough, but...
Ding dong, ding dong. How'd you get that wine so fast?
I got plenty.
Just got a little mini fridge on the side.
Yeah, I got an entire wine cellar in here.
Probably with a little cooler on the side.
You know, gotta get a little ramen in, get a little wine afterwards. I know that's kind of weird, but I'm a bear. I drink wine. That's already weird as it is. Fuck all of you.
And then you let the kids watch you kill other kids. Okay.
Yeah.
Nighttime already, huh? Okay, let's all call it a day.
Of course.
Good idea. We need to prepare for tomorrow.
I was left with an anxiety I just couldn't shake, but we left things as they were and left things as they lay. One by one, we headed back to our rooms. Secrets are memories you don't want anyone to know about. A way to connect to the outside world. Honestly, all that crap Monokuma was spouting didn't have any effect on me. There's no way anyone would kill over stuff like that. At least that's what I thought. But maybe I was just being optimistic. Which is probably why, without too much of a struggle... Jeez, I'm more tired than usual. Super tired today. I fell asleep. But what I didn't know is that even then, a tragedy was taking place.
I'm gonna be pissed if it's me.
Hey, do you have a second? I want to confide in you. It's about the prevailing world attitude right now. The difference between passive and active. I mean, for example, it's the difference between like, oops, I killed him, and yeah, that's right, I killed him. Amazingly, there are tons of people who don't understand the difference. Can you believe it? But there's a huge difference between oops and that's right. You know what I'm saying, right? Anyone can kill someone in the heat of the moment, but surprisingly, few can do it with calculated intent. To make that choice, then put it into action, it's way harder than just letting your emotions lead you. It's all about preparation, resolve. So maybe you're wondering, what's the point I'm trying to make?
Well, I'm not totally sure myself. Maybe you should try reading between the lines.
Feels like a
Bored.
philosophical word salad, dude.
Well, that's what I am. I read Homer and the Iliad and the Odyssey, and then I get into some weird, like, Karl Marx and all that shit. Whatever. I did some Sigmund Freud work, but then I just got, like, way too psychological about it.
And then realized, oh, hey, he's discredited.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Oh, well.
Freud, more like fraud. Am I right, fellas?
Why'd you go all Southern there?
I don't know.
The fuck happened?
I don't know.
What the fuck just happened?
Oh, for some reason, like, the dialogue just went out for some reason. I don't know why.
Good
Ooh.
morning.
Oh shit, it's him, run!
Run, he's after your kidneys.
Makoto's just running around the school, just screaming.
Well, at least it wasn't. At least he wasn't like drugged up in a bathtub full of ice cubes.
Butt. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man?
I love the young people. Nice reaction. I'm glad to see you didn't disappoint. What? What are you doing here?
Yep.
I wanted to spice things up, so instead of a school announcement, I decided to wake you up in person.
What the hell for?
Because it's fun!
You fucking weirdo.
F is for friends who do stuff.
No, don't you dare ruin that song.
Aww. As long as I'm here, I figured I'd let you hear it right from the bear's mouth.
Hear what?
Are you sure you should be acting this laid back? I mean, even though something happened to one of your buddy classmates?
What?
Say what?
Please let it be Kevin.
What?
Please let it be Kevin.
Your face is all blue like someone on the verge of death.
What happened? What are you talking about?
That's for me to know and you to find out. Good luck!
Oh no, it's Rita. They've cut her head off.
Oh my god, it's Rita! Oh no, Mayor Fleming! Oh, Doc Larson, I hated his guts. Paul! The generator's about to get going.
Let's find out who got died.
Something's happened to someone. Was it? No, it can't be. There's no way someone would, but what if? No, what ifs are pointless, especially now. When? The dining hall. I need to get to the dining hall.
Phew! Thank God, I'm still in. Kiyomota. Moto.
You can't even get your nicknames right.
You can't even keep your stereotypes straight.
Well, like, oh my God, really, y'all?
Are you okay?
Hey.
Did Monokuma talk to you too?
Hiro, Hina, Sakura, and... Yeah, that's right.
I'm still here, bitches.
Byakuya. You're the only ones here? Where's everyone else? Either they're already off trying to verify what Monokuma said, or they've fallen victim to the something that Monokuma mentioned. The something?
Perhaps.
It can't be. Has it happened again? Murder?
After hearing what Monokuma had to say, the worst possibility forced its way into my mind. It took everything I had to drive that thought away. So if something really did happen, does that mean someone did it because of what happened yesterday?
Huh?
It can't be. That's just a bunch of old memories.
Just old memories? Don't be so sure about that. Clearly someone felt it was more important than that. Huh? To judge someone else's values based on your own outlook. Do you realize how dangerous that is?
What the heck?
Why did you say something yesterday? Didn't you say something yesterday? Shit.
Did you already forget? This isn't a co-op game. It's every man for himself. What good does it do me to go out of my way to help you?
Just the worst.
Stop saying that already.
There's something wrong with him, for serious. Did he get brainwashed or something?
Wait.
That's not important. What matters right now is that we find out what happened.
That's fine.
She's right. Let's all split up and begin looking. The game is afoot. So now...
Please let it be Kevin.
You're just begging at this point.
Yes.
Yeah, you're just begging for him. You're just begging for this guy to kill over. God damn, what's your beat?
I don't like a neckbeard.
Oh shit, a box fell. A shoebox fell, that is.
Huh? The door's open, but aren't these supposed to be locked?
Ding dong, bing bong.
Oh fuck. Here we go.
For this investigation, I have unlocked the doors. Please look around to your heart's content.
Investigation?
It's all clear now.
Just as I thought. Byakuya!
I see.
Judging from what he just said, there could be no doubt a murder really has taken place. Come on! And the locker rooms. They're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed, wouldn't you agree? Huh? Suspicious? It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room. He was muttering, as if talking only to himself. Without waiting for a reply, he pressed his hand against the girls' locker room door.
Oh
And
shit. What about that? Did he forget about the fucking gun that's up there?
Well, remember, the doors are unlocked, so the gun is inactive. It was only if somebody of the opposite gender went into the other room. and the door swung open without a sound. In that moment, time seemed to freeze. Wait, was Dio in the vicinity?
Theo, where the fuck is he?
In the walls.
Yeah, he's in the wall somewhere.
But isn't that...
Oh!
Oh!
What? I don't know how long it took for me to fully comprehend the reality of what I was looking at, but as soon as I did...
Holy shit.
A wild, almost premial scream escaped from my mouth.
Oh, F and the chef are two of Sylph's characters now.
The fuck?
I tried to suppress my screaming, but it was useless. It surged out of me, like water from a spring gushing out of the ground. Byakuya, on the other hand...
Very strange.
Most unusual, don't you think? He was totally calm, almost like he was watching this all unfold in front of a TV screen. Look, Chihiro's corpse has been suspended somehow, and something's been written on the wall in blood. Bloodlust? Such a brutal way to kill someone. No, this is beyond brutal. Wouldn't you agree? They killed her. How could it not be brutal? No, that's not my point. This murder is far too bizarre for any everyday amateur to have committed it. Unlike with Sayaka, this murder was not a crime of passion or necessity. It's almost as if whoever did this did it for fun. You see what I mean, don't you? What? My head was swimming. I was still reeling, too confused to understand what he was trying to say. And before I could even begin to clear my head... What the heck? Hey! I heard screaming! Did something... Wow, these voice actors, man. They could scream.
His face fucking looks like Hank Hill going,
Well, I got... Well, if I'm supposed to act like Sonic, my face is supposed to be blue. Chihiro?
Ding dong! Ding dong!
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
What the hell was that?
What?
Ah, that's right. You were unconscious during Sayaka's, so you don't know about it. What you just heard was the body discovery announcement. Apparently, when 3 or more people discover a body, an announcement plays to let everyone know. I imagine it's so that the search for the culprit can proceed fairly for everyone involved. Proceed fairly? The body discovery announcement? Then Chihiro really is... dead, yes. Before you start screaming your head off, go round everyone up. It seems another game has begun. Another life or death game to uncover a killer. Taka bolted out of the locker room. He went fast, gotta go fast. As everyone made their way to the scene, it felt as if no time at all passed. Well, that's because Dio's in the area. Or Diavolo, because he can actually erase time. It was like my sense of time had just taken wing and flown away. When I finally came back to myself, I saw everyone had the same look of confusion, fear, and anger. We all just stood there, gathered around Chihiro's body.
Damn.
So there's another victim!
Which means we are now in the same position once again.
Fuck, man. What the fuck is this?
It's a dream. This is a dream. It's all just a dream.
Yes, you should have died, Kevin.
In fact, I haven't even been born yet. I don't have any memory of ever being alive.
shut up.
Alright, here we go. We're gonna do some investigating here. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood.
So,
I don't think it's any kind of giant message. It's just too strange.
But you know, that thing about writing bloodlust in blood, doesn't it sound kind of familiar? A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. And at the scene of each crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack! Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous all across the country. The ultimate murderous fiend creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings.
what is this?
This is some copycat killer trying to intimidate Genocide Jack's style? But why would anyone do that?
Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack. What? The real? Wait, are you saying Genocide Jack is here in the school?
No way!
There's no way.
But going so far as to write bloodlust at the scene, I am surprised at their stupidity.
I can imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer.
What is it now?
Taco.
It's not. There are no tacos here. This is not Taco Tuesday.
We just got that yesterday, Circus.
Hina was pointing toward the entrance to the girls' locker room. Toko was the last to arrive, and now she was just standing there. She actually spells it out. W-H-Y.
Oh shit.
Oh, kadunk. She fainted. That did not sound good.
Protocol.
Hina rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake.
Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up.
Oh, that's right. I just remember what she said about how she faints anytime she sees blood.
Oh,
So she is hemophobic. I imagine she does not watch too many horror films then.
This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room.
No, I think it should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like on purpose.
Ah, so since she didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count? Gotcha.
just a second.
Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up.
As if she heard her, Toko suddenly shot awake. As in, she literally jumped up from where she was laying. It was such a strange reaction. I was at a total loss for words. She leapt straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. In no time flat, she was just standing up. Ignoring the physical contortion she had to go through, her motions were totally haphazard.
Huh? What?
I was so shocked. Yeah, just so shocked, you know? Happens, right? Was I the only one?
Toko, are you okay?
Fine. Whoa! Is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead?
What the heck?
She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted.
The world has front and a back, a opening and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies.
Well,
This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different.
I know, it's fine. At least the stuttering's all gone. That's a good thing, right?
It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant.
It might be best if we take her back to her room for the time being.
so,
I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me?
If you need help, I don't mind.
Ugh. Taka, could you help me?
Huh? She totally ignored me.
Very well. You take care of the girl, and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. Can I assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again? Hold on a second. Rushing to an investigation, the mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize that.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There is no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Isn't that right? Isn't that right, Monokuma?
of course.
Right as rain. But don't take it as a bad thing. It's just a fact of life. Because that's how graduation works. Then it's happened again? Is that what you're saying? That another one of us killed a fellow classmate? What? Does that freak you out? You guys got no balls, you know that? Is there just nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want.
Oh,
What the fuck?
God.
Actually, I don't have any either. Sorry.
Stop talking.
Let me your girl. Ha ha ha.
Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right?
I sure did, chum.
It's the Monokuma file.
I know how much you must be looking forward to it.
See ya later.
So please do your very tippy-top best on this investigation.
No way.
Do we really gotta do another investigation? Examining the corpse of one of our friends. Having to suspect all our other friends. I hate this. I can't take it anymore.
Oh no!
I hate it too.
Help me!
I've had enough. I'm getting out of here.
Hey!
Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run.
Such ignorance.
Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object.
That's rude, dude.
You are very enthusiastic about all of this. Are you not?
Naturally.
How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. That's true, but to jump into it so soon...
What?
Do you want to die?
Such ignorance.
Fine, then go off and die somewhere. Right now, go ahead. You're a waste of space.
Damn you!
A dead body is an object?
Piece of shit!
Chihiro wasn't an object. Show a little respect or I'll beat some into ya.
Calm down.
Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Byakuya said.
Kyoko,
Because
If we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. And if Byakuya is right that Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro,
That's right.
then unless we do something, more victims could start piling up.
Forget more victims. If we mess this up, we're all dead meat.
Hey! Hey!
Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. In any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. What? I don't remember any rule like that.
Actually,
I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be all over, right?
So then.
In that case, why not limit it to one person?
hey,
Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Just one would totally murder that possibility.
punishment is waiting for you.
Farewell for now. I'll catch you guys at the class trial.
I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then one person's life could still be in danger. Oh, one more, sorry.
Interesting.
Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens.
You son of a bitch!
You need to shut the fuck up.
So,
Well, for now, Taka and me are going to drop Coco off at her room.
Okay, let's drop off!
there is nothing to be done.
We have no time to stand around here. We must begin our investigation. Too sweet? Toad sweet? I don't know what If we do not solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro,
Is that okay?
then we will quickly follow her into the afterlife.
That's true. I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We don't have any other choice. First of all, I'd better check the Monokuma file to see exactly what's going on. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the 2nd floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Hey, Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Did you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know. So, what did you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Huh?
What?
I'm purchasing your talent. The same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve? No, I just...
Stop talking.
You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. So, you're inviting me to come with you? You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But... We need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'll be working with Byakuya on this one.
Oh gosh, it's like being adopted by a grouchy old cat.
At least it's better than you being being his bitch or something. Yeah, that's what it probably is in a nutshell.
There's a dumbbell on the floor, and this is a blood stain. There's a blood stain on the dumbbell. The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
That's right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else.
Ow. Don't bite me.
Hey, Elliot.
The poster's got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. There's a fresh blood stain on the carpet. It must have been splattered with blood during the murder. I could feel the life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body.
Very strange.
But the more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but
What?
we're still not sure he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that.
I use the locker room all the time. Now, it's become the site of Chihiro's death.
But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else than carried here.
She was very light, that is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still... I still think she came here on her own by choice.
What makes you say that?
She'd been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger.
So you're saying she came here to exercise? But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late?
Perhaps.
Hina or myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then.
Avoiding it?
Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us.
And instead, she came to exercise in the middle of the night?
However,
Perhaps, but it's too difficult for me to imagine she would have came alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others.
So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret, but that she also would have come with someone else?
It's a possibility, I think.
Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? All, I need to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Sure did. Which, I guess explains the trip down here. But does she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't all that strong. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that stuff. The cause of Chihiro's complex. I can't help wondering what it might be. Now I believe it's about time for us to move on. Huh? Already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but
Let's go.
if you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. So, this is our next location. Huh? This place is related to the investigation? Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up?
Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yep.
Yes, the card readers all have been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook.
And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
If there were some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter.
I could go for some Swiss cheese right now with some burgers. God damn it.
And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct.
So then,
So,
that means only girls can go in the girls' locker room, and only boys can go in the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means... Hey, Makoto, I could see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
So, in other words,
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine.
I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations.
Knowing you, I bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things.
You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good.
Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it. So,
Why you?
So sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like the Aqua and get your poop together.
Unbelievable.
Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest your own damn self.
Oh, you can say damn, but you
Oh.
can't say shit.
That's fine.
well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental faculty, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall.
The main hall?
That'll help you understand what's going on. We came to the main hall. So, what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself?
Of course, dumbass. What do you expect?
There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook? No, wait. There's 3 of them. But what are they doing here? So, you finally found them. Huh? Did you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka? You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did... You're right. This is Sayaka's handbook. Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I see. Yeah, now I understand.
What?
Hold on a second. What's wrong?
Very strange.
One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. The memory of it came flooding back. That cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You're right. It wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of an assault.
Damn it!
Hey, hey! Hey, 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 hey!
What the hell?
I said, hey.
Hey!
What's going on?
What? That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily. But it did.
That's impossible!
If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't frickin' break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it wouldn't do crap.
That was burger.
Oh, but, even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point.
It does?
I can't hear you!
But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right?
Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how can that be? Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
That's
Oh, geez, battery.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Okay then, this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Huh?
Zero.
Not quite? What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Certainly, I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely. I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then, you really think... You truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right?
What?
There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented, psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite.
I think you went to this.
Yep. Now we're gonna move past it,
Don't make me repeat myself.
and I have a basis to believe that, I assure you. Genocide Jack is one of us. Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need.
It's all clear now.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence? Does something like that really... Hey, you two.
Big trouble. Need your help.
I don't have time to play with you.
We're busy. Leave us alone.
I mean,
But it's an emergency. Emergency! Come on, please. You gotta help me.
please.
Bless you.
This is a serious emergency. Please, please. You gotta help me.
Just calm down, okay, Hina?
I mean,
But it's an emergency.
An emergency? What happened?
well,
Something's wrong with Coco. She's acting super strange.
Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit I'm intrigued. I suppose we could take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no and that'd be the end of it.
Okay, come on, hurry.
Wait for us, Hina!
Let's go.
It looks like she headed to the dorms, to Toko's room most likely. You're right. Is Toko inside? Some kind of an emergency. You have to actually ring the doorbell. Okay, Oh.
You're having a lot of trouble trying to get that, huh?
I was like, why can't I ring doorbell?
This is like the lid, except it's the doorbell.
Yeah.
You guys are too slow.
Okay, thank you, female Sonic.
Sonia?
I think you're just too fast.
That's
So-
Amy Rose to you, bitch.
So, what's this
Circus.
emergency?
Are you talking about Sonic the Underground herself?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. You don't know about that one, Circus?
I don't know the Sonic lore. I just know the games. That's it.
There was a
I just-
cartoon that was after Sonic, the animated series, where it was Sonic has, like, he's one of 3 triplets, and they were part of some weird prophecy, and so they started an underground band. It was
Yeah.
Sonic, Manic, and Sonia,
Ugh.
all voiced by
And
Jaleel
they're trying to
White.
find-
Yeah, trying to find
Yeah.
their mom, who's the queen.
Yep, Queen Alina.
Yikes.
There was like an episode that involved, I think it was Manic, taking care of what they thought was a baby, but it was like a robot, and there was a part where he's on this hoverboard and he accidentally drops a robot baby and it explodes.
Check,
Is
please.
it? Are you talking about?
So, what's this emergency?
so,
Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Coco in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, and see how she was doing. But when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out, and she kept saying, all this is weird stuff.
Weird stuff.
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. Alright, maybe now doorbell will ring. I may as well give it a shot.
Ding dong!
The door swung open slowly and silently. Voice acting. Holy crap! An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
What? Oh, nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried about you. Pulling yourself up in the room.
Menacingly.
Yeah, sure thing. But could you open
He's
up
a maniac.
for a second? Won't allow it.
The maniac's in the mailbox.
Oh god, all of a sudden you're gonna see like crystal ball guy just running around the school just screaming. Just breaking things in his path.
Won't let Genocide Jack have control.
And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that?
She's been acting like that the whole time. When I rang a little while ago.
Oh, no voice acting on this one.
I'll drive out the killer. The murderous fiend.
It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her here alone, so I tried to bust down her door. But it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it.
Toko was scared enough to even bar her door? Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Toko's so scared?
But
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to pursue her?
Persuade.
Persuade?
We're not doing it. We're not doing any pursuing
very
here.
different.
Yeah, we're not pursuing anybody here.
Get her crook.
We are. The killer. Like that song from JoJo, Chase.
I don't know, maybe her crush can help.
Bruh.
Hey.
Oh god.
Hey, Byakuya, do you think you could ask her? To come out of her room, I mean.
That's fine.
Sure, whatever. Circus?
Sorry.
You there?
I was on my phone. Huh? You're gonna talk to her, Bianca? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to.
Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. After a few moments... Voice acting?
What do you want?
No! No voice acting.
My precious, leave me out of there.
I'm right here. I'm back now. I had to fix my stuff. Leave
I'm
me
joking.
alone. You're all so annoying.
Bacula?
I guess he's come the new Dracula.
It's Byakuya.
Are you sure there's no voice acting?
Yep. I'm sure I can hear it in my ears.
I'm sorry. I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry. Never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again.
And with that, the door slammed shut.
My precious. Even Bakia couldn't even pull it off.
There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation.
Hold on! Hey, Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise?
What?
Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But
Stop talking.
if I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her.
Oh yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Well then, let's go.
Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away.
But Byakuya! And I hurried to catch up. I tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking toward his destination.
Apparently he's hella pissed.
Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. Dun 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 dun. Oh.
What
The library? Come on, let's go in. If I remember, on the other side of this door, it's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here?
Let's go.
It'll all make sense once you're inside. Whoa! There's so many books and files! And so much dust, too.
So, in other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust.
I can already feel my nose, like, the sinuses. Fuck, they're kicking my ass. I can actually feel it.
Huh? It's a desk lamp. Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library before.
what?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. No, we got a coin out of it.
I hate dust. I don't want it building up in my home. You let dust build up, and before you know it, you've got an army of dust bunnies plotting to take over.
Is that from another SpongeBob episode?
No, it's from the, a mockbuster that, The Amazing Bulk.
This shelf
Which
is
has
stuffed.
the worst... Oh, sorry.
No, it's alright. This shelf is stuffed tight with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one at random. Ah, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file. Huh?
That's right.
That's the report on a presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it. Without making a sound, I returned the file to the shelf. There's a wooden box. It's empty. Although, judging by the smudges in the dust, it looks like there was something inside. I wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library. An extension cord, huh?
What the hell was that?
If you pay attention to your surroundings, you're sure to discover that value for yourself. Oh, thank you, Byakuya.
It's a momentary, a temporary flash for a little bit. So like some sort of page.
There's so many files stuffed onto the shelf. What's in all these things?
That's enough.
Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something? No, I mean the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There are some very interesting people in there. You're just kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now.
Wow, he was trying to egg him on.
There's a ton of thick files stuffed onto the bookshelf. If you're thinking through looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person would never want to look at. Be careful. Huh? What do you mean? All those files there are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh? So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here. It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie. Well, it's not that. It's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but I mean, there's just so much. How can anyone have put all this together? I suppose it goes to show just how much power Hope's Peak truly wields. Or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use. I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible. What do you mean, usually? Usual? Normal? Ordinary? Simple? Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there's no doubt. Hold on a second. You're saying you've read all these documents and more than once? But all this has to be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Huh? Members of the Togami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible?
So, in other words...
I already told you. There's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council. And I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. And what always interested me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. It's excellent material exercise. I solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
That's right.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack cases has been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that at every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written in blood, and the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro. Save your surprise. The best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended, The only ones who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and other higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So, how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So, in other words,
The culprit isn't a copycat killer. It's the real Genocide Jack.
in other words,
That right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. Then, Genocide Jack really is... such a brutal, fiendish killer really is walking around among us?
interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever come a part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
Such ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself.
Oh, your life, dickhead.
Byakua? About that Genocide Jack case file. Could you let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Byakua handed me the file, and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I had reached the page where photos from the scene of each crime had all been collected. The names of Genocide Jack's victims ran on for several pages. Ken Harada, 32. Tetsurohiro Honda, 17. Soji Gaku, 23. Kano Issei, 14. Takashi Yoshida, 30. Komatsu Taro, Takafumi Gono, Uchida Naohisa, Takashi Masumune, Yuto Yunobijima. There was no end to it. But one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. And at the scene of every murder, the word bloodlust was left in the victim's own blood. Now take a look at the next page and you'll find another interesting tidbit. The next page? Profiling results? All the crimes took place either on weekdays at night or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there was any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder.
So, in other words,
The key point here is that the culprit may well have a split personality. A split personality? Like the kind of thing you see on TV? So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story. But this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up till now. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know, I feel like my mind has gone numb.
let's go.
Alright, we should get going soon. Huh? Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? Wait! Byakua! As usual, Byakua turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Huh? Just all of a sudden like that?
I don't have time to play with you.
Come on, enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he asked me to join him, he cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I'd uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack. He's the one that killed Chihiro. And that murderous fiend is one of us. But who is it? I have to find that out no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room. I should check the boys' locker room too. And the others might have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything I can. Oh god, Kevin.
Go away, you deepin.
Ding ding ding! Ifumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit.
I feel as if...
Another stat increase for me! Evidence? What did you find?
I cannot reveal that just yet,
That's it. I'm sure of it.
but I guarantee that what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs.
Are you sure about that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Miss Ludenberg said she witnessed something worthwhile too.
Really? What did she see?
Well, it would seem...
She refused to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right?
Okay, so where is Celeste now?
The warehouse by the dorms. She was there, but at the same time, not there.
What's it gonna be? Huh? This poster. It's a popular boy band named Tornado. Somehow it doesn't quite seem to fit in the boys' locker room. Assuming that it's like all guys are straight. There's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it?
Ew.
No.
Hey Kyoko, have you made any progress on your investigation?
Indeed.
Generally speaking.
However,
But I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of.
Something besides the investigation? What is it?
well,
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder.
But
so then,
Before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time, thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts.
goodbye.
That's it. I'll be praying for your success.
with that, Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. I guess I'll take another look at the body then. And Chihiro's handbook is missing? That's definitely worth worrying about. Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. Well, I better give it a shot anyway. Let's see. Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. The rope was used to prop her up in a kind of crucifix position. Huh? This rope has a plug? Wait, so then this isn't a rope at all. But the more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was the blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right. There's the issue of her being suspended and the fatal blow. At first, I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. But seeing them again after looking through the Genocide Jack file, something's not quite right. What does this all mean? Well, the one thing most likely to tie all these mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. And to figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit and look over again. Plus, it might help to look at the Genocide Jack case file one more time. It's the bloodstained poster. The blood is the most noteworthy part, but the big-breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too. A girl's locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you'd find something like this. Oh, but wait. That reminds me. The poster in the other locker room is... That's right. There's definitely something strange about this. In the boys' locker room, there's a poster of a popular boy band. In the girls' locker room, there's a poster of a big-breasted swimsuit model. Could the posters have been switched? But if they were, why? What reason would anyone have? Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little more about the locker rooms.
Elliot, no.
You spend a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura?
Of course.
I've used it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes Hina and I use it together.
Okay then, let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys' and girls' locker rooms could have been switched?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't really say. I've never really paid attention to the posters.
I see.
However...
But there is something that's been bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising.
We have protein coffee?
In the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day, I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room, and it left a stain.
A stain? But I don't see any stain on the carpet now.
Of course.
Exactly. I noticed it earlier. The stain had disappeared. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually clean? As if there was never a stain here to begin with.
Alright, we're gonna go retrace our steps. Back to the library. Huh? The lamp won't turn on. Oh, I see. It's not plugged in. The lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here. But last time I saw it, it was definitely on, and it was definitely right here. Oh, that's right. Byakuya was using an extension cord. But there's no extension cord here now. I wonder if... The shelf is tight with books, but looking at it, maybe there's some kind of clue here. Guess not. I want to take another look at Genocide Jack's case file. I know it was around here somewhere. Huh? It's gone. Did someone take it out of the archive? But the only one who would do something like that, I can't think of anyone but Byakuya. The desk lamp. Byakuya grabbed that one thing from over here and put it over there. It sure is dark over there. This is the warehouse. Celeste, what are you doing here?
This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from.
I see that, but have you found anything related to the case?
Most unfortunate.
I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless.
Then you did find something.
Very well, I will tell you, and only you.
Actually,
Last night I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse.
What? Really?
indeed.
This was right before nighttime.
What are you
Oh,
doing out
voice
there?
acting.
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
I assumed she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this ever would have happened. You'd get what you deserve, I suppose.
So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. But the strange thing is, there was no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying, which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. Alright, let's go get some food. Or better yet, talk to the swimmer girl. Oh, Hina, how's Toko doing?
Same as before. She won't come out and just keeps mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her there.
You left her?
My head was all swimmy and I was getting pretty hungry.
Yeah.
Oh, but don't worry. I'm going to head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her.
Speaking of which, what are you eating?
A donut, of course.
Of course.
There's two things I'm sure God created. Outer space and donuts.
Really?
Oh gosh, here we go.
I bet Chihiro would like to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her big big regret. I should have tried to spend more time with her.
Come to think of it, who did she spend time with?
Well,
Yeah, that was a little bit strange. Didn't really hang out with the other girls much. It's like she was trying to keep her distance from us.
Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
yeah, totally.
Yep, it's true. And it was just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls.
Was she just shy?
I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time. Isn't it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally fine with the opposite sex?
Ah,
Oh wait, maybe she was used to guys spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right?
You think so? And I never really saw her as that kind of girl. Now, I'm not saying she's a gold digger.
Ding dong, ding dong.
Oh.
She took my money when I'm in need.
Okay, I was thinking something completely different.
Shall we just plunge right
That's
in?
what you're thinking about, Sylph.
It's the moment you've all been waiting
Posted
for.
a meme that just...
The class trial. You remember where to meet,
Let me see.
right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
Wait, why the heck is...
See you soon.
What? What's wrong?
This is being sold on Redbubble. It's not it's not very good.
Well, at least it's not your template, right?
Begin the class trial, or it's about to begin. The red door is right through here.
Ahem, so is everyone ready to... What? Am I blind, or are we missing someone?
Yo.
Yeah, Toko's not here.
And Toko is...
You really don't remember?
Come on.
Kidding, I'm just kidding. How can I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of the class trial this time.
What are you gonna do?
Okie dokie, I'll go ahead and drag her out here kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please.
And just like he said, a few minutes later, he reappeared dragging Toko behind him.
Told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you would drag a girl around. Terrible! You're terrible!
So now everyone's here, right? Okay then, hustle onto the elevator and let's get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Time to go to hell, everybody! Yay!
So shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. Chihiro Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm and meek, nobody had any problems with her. Someone made the choice to kill a girl like that. And that murderer is one of us. Someone standing right here.
Na 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 na. Just a slob like one of us. A stranger, one of us.
Trying to make his way home.
We going to hell, guys. Let's go. Let's find out who killed this bitch.
It's true.
I gave a small nod in reply. With one last deep breath, I walked toward the elevator on shaky legs. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, The elevator began to descend. I couldn't get a handle on my emotions, couldn't stop speculating.
Whee!
The
Another
steel
button presser to hell.
Yeah, you're the one pushing the button.
And here I am.
Which
And here I am
reminds me,
looking. What?
I can't. There we go. There's the ticket.
Ticket.
The steel box sank with heavy clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. And as we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation. Until finally...
You know what would be really... You know what would be fucked up if we had, like, that boring-ass elevator music playing in the background?
Yeah, we need that.
I can get the I can get the GoldenEye elevator music to play.
Can we put it as one of our sound clips?
Well, they only last 5 seconds.
Shit.
Or at least, I think there's, like, a guy that actually has, like, something, at least, copyright-free music.
Well, that I'm not worried about.
Like this?
Well, we can always get a ding sound for the elevator. Ding!
It came to a sudden stop.
Good timing, Circus.
Thank you.
What do you think? I redecorated. Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting?
So that was all the noise.
Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with.
Good, good. You're rip-raring to go. Gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all.
Well?
Okay then, let's get this show on the road.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Everyone, please find your assigned seats.
Yes, sir.
And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly
heart.
Class trial.
And afterwards we'll have a deadly sandwich.
And a deadly shit.
And then take a deadly dump.
Yeah.
That's
Hey, at least it's not like the Brood Witch from the Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Am I right?
Yep.
Well, that's a great way to end the episode.
Like, oh my god, what type of chapter was that? I mean, come on. We need to find a guy. I mean,
Okay. Predictions. Besides Mooney and I, who know, predictions. Who do you think did it?
This nut job.
Okay, so you're picking the one that has a crush on Byakuya.
That feels like such a red herring, to be honest.
Yeah,
'Cause, like,
Yeah.
there's
That's
one
what
detail that isn't in there that's very vital.
What are you thinking?
That's the thing. That's what I'm also thinking too. Like, it's a red herring, but at the same time, I don't know. No one's giving me off 5 minutes.
Yeah, we're just splitting hairs at this point.
Dude, I really don't know.
I'm just saying, like with like serial killers, they have a very strict way of operating, and like it's missing the scissors. Is what I'm gonna say.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Something ain't quite right.
It's a copycat, then.
Something's not right here. All right. So
Something's
next,
rotten in Texas.
so we're gonna find out next week who killed. I'm gonna try to record the case during the weekend and get it
Okay,
ready for
I'm gonna say
Wednesday. What?
I think it's Kevin. He's fucking crazy.
Of course, Kevin's always gonna be your suspect every time. And
Because I want the son of a bitch dead.
it's either gonna be he's murdered or he's the blackened.
I want him killed.
He doesn't. Yeah, Circus doesn't want him to be at the end of the game.
I don't like him.
And do you remember, like, we got from that our little talk show, little trash purgatory stuff? Apparently, there's another member has entered the fray.
Hello, everyone. I didn't expect to join so soon, but I'm here.
Lady, get in line. We all been here since day one. Get in the back of the line. Now.
And they keep hitting me with baseballs.
Yeah,
Shut
like,
up.
no
There's not another
shit.
baseball like you.
Shut up, baseball head, and go get me a nice unicorn frap.
Like literally,
Yeah.
they put a baseball head mask on my head. They won't even let me show my face because they said my beard sucks.
I mean, it does. What the hell is that thing?
Come on.
Is this an everyday occurrence?
Yes.
They even tied me up with the crucifix. They got ideas from the black end, and now I'm getting just pelted with baseballs at the same time. Thankfully, they haven't hit the sensitive area. Ow!
Dude, if you don't shut up, I'm gonna tie you up like a fucking pinata and hit you with a baseball bat over and over again until you spread blood everywhere.
Oh god, there's a Homestar or there's a Strong Bad email that perfectly encapsulates this. I'm gonna put it in the chat when we're done.
Boy, human pinata, yay!
All right.
I wonder if he eats candy since it's the afterlife.
Let's try.
No.
Where's my baseball bat? Come here. Come here, you little asshole.
Oh god, they're gonna tie him up like a succulent pig on like one of those platters that they turn the handle with the fire. He's got the apple in his mouth.
You better pray like the next killing is another male, or else you're gonna continuously be tortured until a new guy comes along.
A roast suckling pig.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Does this one? Hold on a second. This is the weirdest photo I've found. This one has sunglasses, so you know it's cool.
What were
Yeah,
they? Oh
right.
god. All right, let's end the episode now. All right, guys, we'll catch you next Wednesday. We'll find out who did it, and we'll add a new member to the purgatory. So until then, good night. Enjoy the rest of your week. We'll see you on Friday, and hopefully the weekend. So until then, bye, everybody.